வணக்கம். 9th Standard Science English Medium, Chapter 11, Atomic Structure, Textbook Back Exercises. Question number 1. Among the following, the odd pair is. Here answer is option B, argon 1840, nitrogen 714, because argon is a noble gas and nitrogen is a non-metal. Second question, change in the number of neutrons in an atom changes it to. Answer option B, an isotope, because the isotopes are the elements having same atomic number but different mass number. Question number 3. The term nucleons refer to. Answer option D, protons and neutrons, because in the nucleus positively charged protons and neutral neutrons are present. Fourth question, the number of protons, neutrons and electrons present respectively in bromine are. Answer option D, 35, 45, 35, because the atomic number of bromine is 35 and mass number is 80. Fifth question, the correct electronic configuration of potassium is. Answer option C, 2, 8, 8, 1, because the atomic number of potassium is 19. State true or false. If false, correct the statement. In an atom, electrons revolve around the nucleus in fixed orbits. Answer true, because of the electrostatic force of attraction between electrons and nucleus. Electrons are revolving around the nucleus in fixed orbits. Electrostatic force of attraction between electrons and nucleus. Electrons are revolving around the nucleus in fixed orbit. So answer is true. Second question, isotopes of an element have different atomic numbers. Answer false, because isotopes are the elements having same atomic number but different mass number. Question number 3, electrons have negligible mass and charge. Answer false, because electrons have negligible mass and negative charge. This is the correct statement. Fourth question, smaller the size of the orbit, lower is the energy of the orbit. Answer true, because the orbits nearest to the nucleus are having less energy and which are smaller in size also. So answer is true. Fifth question, the maximum number of electron in L cell is 10. Answer false, not 10, it is 8. The correct statement is the maximum number of electrons in L cell is 8. Fill in the blanks. Calcium and argon are examples of pair of dash. Answer isobars, because they are having same mass number but different atomic number. Second question, total number of electrons that can be accommodated in an orbit is given by dash. Answer 2n square. Total number of electrons that can be accommodated in an orbit is given by 2n square, where n is number of orbit. Third question, dash isotope is used in the nuclear reactors. Answer radio. Radioisotopes is used in the nuclear reactors, because these isotopes are unstable and having extra neutrons in their nuclei. Neutrons வந்து extra இருக்கும் nuclei. So radioisotopes is used in the nuclear reactors. Fourth question, the number of neutrons present in lithium is dash. Answer 4. the number of neutrons present in lithium is 4 because it has atomic number 3 and mass number 7. Fifth question. The valency of argon is answer 0 because it has atomic number 18 and electronic configuration as 2,8,8. That means its outermost cell, that is valence cell, is completely filled. So the valency of argon is 0. Match the following. In column A, column B are given. In column A, Dalton, Chadwick, Rutherford, Niels Bohr. Scientist names are கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. In column B, hydrogen atom model, discovery of nucleus, first atomic theory, plum pudding model, discovery of neutrons are given. They are suffered. We have to match it correctly. Let us see the answer. Dalton, first atomic theory. Dalton, first atomic theory. Chadwick, discovery of neutrons. Chadwick, discovery of neutrons. Rutherford, discovery of nucleus. Rutherford, discovery of nucleus. Niels Bohr, hydrogen atom model. Niels Bohr, hydrogen atom model. Complete the following table. Atomic number, mass number, number of neutrons, number of protons, number of electrons, name of the element we have to fill up. Atomic number 9, mass number 19, number of neutrons 10, number of protons 9, number of electrons 9, name of the element potassium. Then next, atomic number 16, mass number 32, mass number of neutrons 16, number of protons 16, number of electrons 16, name of the element sulfur. Then next, atomic number 12, mass number 24, number of neutrons 12, number of protons 12, number of electrons 12, name of the element magnesium. Atomic number 1, mass number 2, number of neutrons 1, number of protons 1, number of electrons 1, name of the element deuterium. Then last, atomic number 1, mass number 1, number of neutrons 0, number of protons 1, number of electrons 1, name of the element hydrogen. Answer briefly. Name an element which has the same number of electrons in its first and second cell. Answer. Beryllium is the element which has same number of electrons in its first and second cell. The electronic configuration of beryllium having atomic number 4 is 1s2, 2s2. That means it has 2 electrons in K cell and 2 electrons in L cell. Then second question, write the electronic configuration of K and Cl. K na potassium, Cl na chlorine. Answer, the atomic number of potassium K is 19, having electronic configuration is 2,8,8,1. The atomic number of chlorine Cl is 17, having electronic configuration is 2,8,7. Write down the names of particles represented by the following symbols and explain the meaning of superscript and subscript numbers attached. 1H1, 0N1, E minus 1 to the power 0. Hydrogen, neutron and electron are given. The answer, the symbol 1H1 has the name as proton. The superscript represents the presence of one proton and subscript represents the charge which is +1. The symbol 0n1 has the same name as neutron. The superscript represents the presence of one neutron and subscript represents the charge which is 0 or neutral. The symbol E -1 to the power 0 has the name as electron. The superscript represents the presence of 0 protons and neutrons. Subscript represents the charge which is -1. Fourth question. For an atom X, K, L and M cells are completely filled, how many electrons will be present in it? Answer. Total number of electrons that can be accommodated in an orbit is given by 2n2, where n is number of orbits. For K cell, n is equal to 1, hence it has maximum 2 electrons. For L cell, n is equal to 2, hence it has maximum 8 electrons. For M cell, n is equal to 3, hence it has maximum 18 electrons. For an atom X, K, L and cells are completely filled means it has total electrons is equal to 2 plus 8 plus 18 is equal to 28 electrons. Fifth question. What is the same about the electron structures of A. Lithium, sodium and potassium? The atomic number of lithium is 3 and electronic configuration is 2, 1. The atomic number of sodium is 11 and electronic configuration is 2, 8, 1. The atomic number of potassium is 19 and electronic configuration is 2, 8, 8, 1. From this we conclude that the valences of lithium, sodium and potassium is same and it is 1. B. Beryllium, magnesium and calcium. The atomic number of beryllium is 4 and electronic configuration is 2, 2. The atomic number of magnesium is 12 and electronic configuration is 2, 8, 2. The atomic number of calcium is 20 and electronic configuration is 2, 8, 8, 2. From this we conclude that the valences of beryllium, magnesium and calcium is same and it is 2. Answer briefly. Question number 1. How was it shown that atom has empty space? Answer. In 1911, the scientist Lord Rutherford performed a famous experiment by bombarding alpha particles on the thin gold foil. He had chosen the gold because gold is the most malleable metal and he wanted to make a thin layer as possible. The conclusions made from this gold foil experiment are as follows. It was observed that most of the alpha particles are scattered in a straight line through the foil. Some of the alpha particles get deflected from their original path of scattering, and very few alpha particles are completely bounced back. From these observations, Rutherford concluded that the atom consists of a large empty space. The positively charged alpha particles get reflected and deflected from the positive charge inside the atom, and he named this positive charged space inside the atom as nucleus. Second question. Why do chlorine 1735 and chlorine 1737 have the same chemical properties? In what respect do these atoms differ? Answer. Chlorine 1735 and chlorine 1737 are the isotopes and hence their chemical properties are same. Isotopes are the different atoms of the same element having same atomic number but different mass number. Here the mass number of two chlorine atoms is different, but they have same mass number. Hence they are called as isotopes. But here the two chlorine atoms have same chemical properties, and due to the difference in their atomic mass number, they differ in physical contents. Third question. Draw the structure of oxygen and sulfur atoms. The atomic number of oxygen atom is 8 and it has 8 electrons, 8 protons and 8 neutrons. And hence the mass number of oxygen is 16. The atomic number of sulfur atom is 16 and it has 16 electrons, 16 protons and 16 neutrons. And hence the mass number of oxygen is 32. Fourth question. Calculate the number of neutrons, protons and electrons. Answer. Atomic number 3 and mass number 7. Lithium is having atomic number Z3 and mass number A7. Hence number of electrons is equal to number of protons is equal to 3. And number of neutrons is equal to A minus Z is equal to 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. Then second one, atomic number 92 and mass number 238. Uranium is having atomic number that is Z92 and mass number A is 238. Hence number of electrons is equal to number of protons is equal to 92. And number of neutrons is equal to, you have to subtract atomic number minus mass number, that is A minus Z is equal to 238 minus 92 is equal to 146. Fifth question. What are nucleons? How many nucleons are present in phosphorus? Draw its structure. Answer. The electrons are negatively charged particles which are revolving around the positively charged nucleus due to the electrostatic force of attraction between the nucleus and the electrons. The nucleus has positive charge because it contains protons and neutrons. Protons are having positive charge while neutrons are neutral in nature. The protons and neutrons present inside the nucleus are collectively called as nucleons. The atomic number of phosphorus is 15, that means it has 15 electrons and 15 protons. The atomic mass number of phosphorus is 31 and hence the number of neutrons are 16. Thus in phosphorus 31 nucleons are present. Answer in detail. First question. What conclusions were made from the observations of gold foil experiment? Answer. In 1911, the scientist Lord Rutherford performed a famous experiment by bombarding alpha particles on the thin gold foil. He had chosen the gold because gold is the most malleable metal and he wanted to make a thin layer as possible. The conclusions made from this gold foil experiment are as follows. It was observed that most of the alpha particles are scattered in a straight line through the foil. Some of the alpha particles get deflected from their original path of scattering, and very few alpha particles are completely bounced back. From these observations, Rutherford concluded that the atom consists of a large empty space. The positively charged alpha particles get reflected and deflected from the positive charge inside the atom. and he named this positive charged space inside the atom as nucleus. Also, he concluded that the volume occupied by the nucleus is very small as compared to the volume of the whole atom. From this, he find out that the radius of nucleus is 10 to 15 meter and the radius of atom is about 10 to 10 meter. Second question. Explain the postulates of Bohr's atom model. Answer. Niels Bohr, a Danish physicist, explained the stability of atom by assuming some postulates. The postulates of Bohr's atom model are as given below. In an atom, the electrons are revolving around the nucleus along a stationary circular paths which are called as orbits or cells or energy levels. While revolving, the electron in an orbit around the nucleus does not loses or gains energy. When electron goes from lower to higher energy level, it absorbs the energy, while when the electron goes from higher energy level to lower energy level, it releases the energy. The orbits or cells in which electrons are revolving around the nucleus are represented by K, L, M, N, etc. or by the numbers n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. respectively. The nearest orbit to the nucleus is the K cell, having less energy, and the electrons in it are called as K electrons. And the energy of each cell increases as the distance from the nucleus increases. But the energies of the cells K, L, M, etc. are fixed. So they are also called as energy levels or energy cells. Third question. State the Gay-Lussac's law of combining volumes. Explain with an illustration. Answer. Statement. According to the Gay-Lussac's law of combining volumes, whenever the gases react together, the volume of the reacting gases bears a simple ratio, and the ratio is extended to the product when the product is also in gaseous state, provided all the volumes are measured under similar conditions of temperature and pressure. This law is illustrated by using the following example. It has been experimentally proved that when two volumes of hydrogen reacts with the one volume of oxygen to form two volumes of water, as shown in the figure below, is the simple whole number ratio. Thank you.